And I'm joined now by KTVU political analyst Brian Sobel to break it all down. And I first want to begin with those confirmation hearings. And we've been hearing some aggressive questioning from Democrats and presidential candidate or former presidential candidate Bernie Sanders today kind of hitting hard on Tom Price, saying, hey, you know, what's your stance? Do you think that health care is a right? What are your thoughts on some of the discussion there? Well,
nothing unexpected. The questioning has been and should be hard and direct and that sort of thing. It's not unusual. During the Obama presidency, Republican senators were just as tough on nominees. So, you know, we shouldn't be surprised about that. Well, and the other thing is, whether the nominees are in lockstep with Donald Trump is an issue we're hearing something about. And as Americans, we should be pleased that they're speaking their own mind. And the only problem would be if Trump said, hey, I don't want you going in that direction. But so far, we're getting a lot of candor out of some of these nominees, which is really healthy.
And that's what we would want to see. We'd want to see, you know, varying opinions, obviously, and hopefully some type of agreement on, you know, coming into some type of agreement on some of the issues. Specifically, we talked about Nikki Haley talking about, hey, there's not going to be any Muslim registry. We don't believe in that in the United States. Trump having said different things in the past.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as these people are nominated and then confirmed, they are going to set their own agenda. And the president, of course, will go back and forth with them. But this is why I think people might be overreacting a little bit. It's time to let the process play out and see what people are put into place, how they respond to things that come before them. That's the important thing.
Okay, so let's move on now to President Obama's final press conference, you know, in the room where all the press conferences have been held, kind of an indicator there. I know Donald Trump has talked about having those meetings somewhere else.
Yes.
Your take on that?
Well, yes. First of all, the White House press room is very, very small. Anybody who's been in there knows that. It's a crush. There's a lot more people that want to get in there than can comfortably. On the other hand, there's a little statement made when you send the room or send the media over to the EOB, the Executive Office Building, and say, go into some cavernous room over there and we'll do it there, because the proximity to power in the White House is the whole thing. Being able to watch people come and go, very, very important. And so we'll see where that goes. I don't know that they'll end up taking that decision.
And, you know, and it was a good time for President Obama to thank the media, to thank the press for, you know, holding the powerful accountable, as he mentioned, and you know, doing their due diligence in their reporting, whether he agreed with it or not. Obviously, we're seeing something different. We're seeing a different tone when it comes to Donald Trump and his thoughts on the media. Him speaking, you know, about Twitter today, which we thought was interesting as well, saying, hey, you know, I don't really like Twitter, but I need to get the right information out.
Right. The media gives false information was his point. I think the president was trying to solidify the importance of the media and maybe in a small way kind of sticking it to Trump a little bit. President-elect Trump.
All right. Well, lots more to discuss, I'm sure. But we'll definitely have to see what happens with those confirmation hearings as they continue there.
You know, people should take time and look at those. There's lots of information there.
Good information. Thanks so much, Brian, for being with us today.